Hi, I'm Kimberly Martinson. I'm the instructor for Writing 101, Section 14319, which is online this second 8 weeks of the fall semester at Pima Community College. I want to welcome you and give you a brief preview of the course, which will become an overview if you look at this once the course is actually started. So I'm recording this on October 16th. And I'm going to email this out to everyone, and then the class is actually going to start on the 17th. So you will be able to log into the course at d2l.pima.edu. So you can see that URL here, and you'll enter your username and password, which are the same ones that you use for my Pima. So that's, for me, it's K Martinson 3, and for you, it's probably something like that, an initial and your last name and a number. And then the same password that you usually use. Then you'll find Writing 101, and you'll click on that, and you should find a page that looks like this with this cardinal on it. Once you get in there, what you want to do is go to where it says Content, and you're going to start at the very beginning where it says Read Me First and Syllabus Materials. The way that you know that this is the beginning is that this is the table of contents and this is the first item in it. That will take you to a list of documents over here. Some are documents, some are other kinds of files, I think. And so then you'll just click on Welcome to Writing 101 Online. And when you're in that, it'll allow you to read it and also to click to forward yourself through to the other files in that group. So after you've read that, you can click through until you're at the end of this group of materials called Getting Started, and then it'll continue to take you all the way through the Read Me First and Syllabus Materials. So there are a lot of things that I'm assuming that you will pick up by reading the documents here, and so there's a lot of stuff that I won't explain, but if you have any questions, of course, I'm always happy to answer them. I did want to explain a couple of things. One is the course schedule of work. So one thing that's really important for students taking an online class is to be very organized. So if I were you, I would go and write down due dates of all of my assignments, either in my planner or put them into my digital calendar. I'm mostly a digital calendar person, but sometimes if I'm planning out really long range, I'll write something down. So just whatever works for you. I want you to see that essentially stuff is due on Monday, Wednesday, Friday of every week. There are a few exceptions where I have a few things due on Sunday. One is the Sunday before Veterans Day, because technically the college is closed on Monday, November 12th. So I just made something due on the 11th. And then in order to give you the maximum amount of time to complete the course, I made the last paper and the last assignment due on December 16th, which is a Sunday. So other than that, you can expect something or more than one thing to be due every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, starting with the first Friday of the course. So the first day, Wednesday, I will be expecting you to read through all of these materials. You can always do stuff early. You can almost always do things early, but you cannot do them late. All right, so if there is an assignment with a given due date that's worth points, it has to be done by that date by 11:59 p.m. There are no exceptions, and the reason for that is to keep us all organized and moving forward. With a class that goes only 8 weeks, we don't have a lot of wiggle room, but you are able to plan ahead. If you need to let me know about some emergency that comes up that's causing you to get behind in your work, please do email me. And that's the next thing I want to talk about. You can email me at my email address, which is listed in the syllabus and which you probably have received a message from me at. But you can also use the course email function. One thing that's nice is that D2L and our PIMA Gmail accounts are linked now. So we can email one another directly through D2L. Let me show you. If I go to email, all right, I can send email, and that email will go to your PIMA email. So you don't have to be logged into D2L to get email, which is nice. It used to be different. Anyway, let me see. The last thing that I wanted to tell you is that if you're a person that uses a smartphone a lot, there is an app. It's called Brightspace Pulse, and it will give you real-time notifications of grades and due dates. So if something's coming up, it'll give you a reminder. So for now, I hope that you will just check everything out. The first thing that you guys are going to do is introduce one another. There are several ways to find materials that you need for the course. One is by going to the unit. So after you read all of the Read Me First materials, and I realize I'm going kind of fast here, but it actually makes sense. You'll start with the Unit 1, Module 1, and you'll want to click on the Module 1 link. That actually is a file, and that has information in it that you need to read. So you'll read all this stuff. And then it's describing here the assignments. So one is your introductory post. Another is you're going to write a literary autobiography. I'll post more about that, but if I forward one more time, it's going to take me to the discussion. And the way that you do a discussion is you're going to read the description here in this kind of shaded area, which is telling you what I want you to do. And here what you're doing is it involves choosing a song that you think represents where you're at in life right now. All right, but you're going to click on Start a New Thread. You're going to write your subject line. And you're going to type some stuff here. And you'll click Post. And then you'll be able to read other people's posts by clicking on them. And then you can click Reply. And that's how you get credit for a post and a reply. There are requirements. There are length requirements. Your original post needs to be about 100 words minimum, and your response needs to be about 50 words minimum. So I'm just demonstrating what buttons you're meant to click. All right, so I think that's enough for now. I will try to post a video once or twice a week, but the instruction for the course does not come through videos. The videos just serve the purpose of letting you know that your instructor is a real person and exists in the real world, and it also gives me a chance to sometimes more efficiently give you information than if I were to just type it all up for you and post it as an announcement in the news feed of our course. So please don't expect and please don't wait for me to explain things in videos. It's all in the content that you'll find listed in the table of contents, and you'll know what to do by looking at the course schedule, which I just showed you. Which again, though, if I go to content and course schedule, there's two different ways actually. We have a schedule of work and we have this thing called course schedule. either one will work pretty well. This is going to tell you what to do when. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions. Just send me an email, and I look forward to meeting you online very soon. Have a good rest of your week.